And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Let's Eat LI and Beyond, where our table is set for you. Okay, this is your show again. This is not my show, and hopefully there's people out there watching. If not, catch us on the recorded shows. Okay, today we got a lineup, very simple, very sweet, short, sweet, and good. Okay, we got Esther's Plate. How could you go wrong with that? And Esther's in Hoboken. She's going to be showing us where she's going to be eating. That's going to be pretty exciting. And then we have, for the last lineup, we have Bonnie Scalisi in Ken Comics Cook. Okay, and she'll be with Andrea Bryant, who actually was on the show before. She is a naval veteran. Yes. And I'm sure what's going on in the world, she probably has a few of her own ideas. So there you go. All right. Fleur de Lis is watching. Hello, Fleur de Lis. Good to see you. Good to see you on the comments. Okay. I'm sure other people will be coming up. Just let me check right now. Let me check our social media and see where we are at. Okay, let's see here. Let's check our site here on Let's Eat LI. Let's see if we're on here. We should be. Okay, where are we? Okay, and we are live on Let's Eat LI. Okay, and we got Romar. Romar, how are you? We have Romar on. Okay. Romar, Fleur de Lis, and let's check our YouTube channel on Govs. Let's see what we got here. I think we're going on here. Let's see what we got. Are we on? Yes. Okay, yeah, we're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. Everything is a go. All right. We got Romar is the husband of Fleur de Lis. Yes, I believe I know that. Romar, how are the both of you? We got people from the Philippines, folks, watching. They're like probably my best audience, I would say. And I guess Ann Rothney is missing, but that's okay. She deserves a little break today. All right. I'm going to check into our Facebook. It was brought to my attention that it's possible that I don't have it open to the public, which would be a problem. Okay. So we're going to do that. And then I'm going to start to replay all our shows on the Facebook pages. All right. And hopefully everything will work out there. All right. So let me just see some of these comments. We got Fleur de Lis. Hello. Yes. And then we got Romar. Ermac with Lynn Rosialta Mendoza. Okay. Maybe everybody is watching there. Mayong Buntag, yes, thank you. And Mayong Gabi to you, because it's, or Mayon Buntag to you, because it's early in the morning. You guys are on Team Walk Walk today, huh? Ann Rothney. All right, Ann, good morning. Good morning. And Fleur de Lis is sending love. All right, before we start, we're going to say hello to everyone, which I did. And we're going to go right now to Esther's. Okay, and there she is. Hello, Esther.
Woo!
How are
Hey
you?
everyone! I
Yes,
am well, thanks.
everybody is saying hello from
I love you
Philippines to
all.
from the Philippines to California. Everybody is saying
Yeah,
hello.
I
There
better
you
get
go.
out there. I better head west and I can visit everyone and meet all these people.
That's right. You could go to California and then straight to the Philippines after that. Stopping off
Exactly.
stopping off in Hawaii. There you go.
I'll
So
take Hawaii any day. That sounds
yeah.
perfect.
All right, Esther. So you're in Hoboken, right?
Yeah, so today I am unusually in Hoboken, and Hoboken has no shortage of restaurants. Like, there are restaurants at every street corner. And people are always like, well, there's so many restaurants. I'm like, yeah, but it's not like you can just spend your whole day eating at restaurants and do nothing else. And people say, actually, someone said to me that you could live your whole life in New York and you'll never run out of restaurants to go to. And I think that's almost true of Hoboken. Like there's so many restaurants, and when people mention them, I'm like, yeah, I've never been to them. Um, but I am at a place called Johnny Rockets, and that's a chain. They have them all over. And the one thing I love about it is the really unique decor where it sort of looks like a disco a bit, and they've got like I just cool. Yeah, it's very shiny. They have them also at the Mohegan Sun Casino. I remember I ate at one there, and they play really upbeat music. You can sit at like a bar kind of as well. So that always makes it good. They've got some different photographs of cool cars. Um, and when I was walking home today, I was like, what am I going to do for Felix's show? And then I saw that they have like a lunch special that you can get for $9.99. So you can't beat that. It's scary to think that nowadays $9.99 is considered a good price for lunch. But
Yeah,
it
it is
is.
kind of sad. Yeah.
It's kind of sad that you're like $9.99 woo. Whereas I know people in other parts of the country where they say they'd have to work really hard to spend $10 on lunch. Like they'd have to order appetizers, they'd have to order dessert. But in the New York City area, I think $9.99 is like a real find. Of
Yes.
course, when you get a special, the one thing I would advise people to be aware of is don't get a drink. Like even though the special is like wow $9.99, but then it doesn't come with a drink, and then it's like suddenly it goes from $9.99 to like $20 if you get a drink. So always just get water if you really want to savor a low price. And um, I can show what I got to eat. I can show the decor. People can know everything about me except my deepest, darkest secrets. But that'll probably reveal anyway. Knowing me, everything just spurts out of my mouth, and then I'm like, why did I say that? So, but yeah, this. They see how they have like a really cool picture of someone surfing by where I'm eating. Then they also give people like jukeboxes, and they decorated the jukebox for Halloween.
Oh, nice. Just like the old days with the diners. Remember they
Yeah,
used to have the
that's what I like
jukeboxes?
about it. Like, it would just be really nice, I think, to eat a meal and have like play songs from a jukebox. Like, I feel like as long as the song isn't too loud that you can't hear each other, I feel like it really puts people into a good mood.
Oh, yeah.
What really helps. We've got a bunch, like I said, the seats I really like. They're kind of leather and a cool color. If you take a look, like, I know it's a small thing, but I really think that's cool to have that and to have jukeboxes at every table. And the seats at the bar, they kind of move around, which feels good. If you, I mean, I'm just a kid. See how it like slides, and I feel that that's pretty cool. You can move around in your seat, but that's just me and what I'm like. That I would get a kick out of the seat moving around a little bit. where they have like some cool pictures of like Corvettes, and any of this just puts you in a really good mood. Um, Let me find a picture. They have like a picture of a car, which is really nice.
Where's the car? I'm sorry.
Here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nice.
And they're
That's a
outdoor
Corvette.
decor. They have outdoor seating as well, which is great. Because there's still some nice days upon us. We've got some 70 and 80-degree weather coming up. So having outdoor seating is great to draw in more people. Um, they're called Johnny Rockets, and I don't know, that name just is a great name. I hadn't been in there in a while. Like, I don't think I've ever been here since I lived in Hoboken. Like, I guess I assumed it was more expensive than it was.
Are
They
you getting?
also have some. They have like a. They're basically known for their burgers and their fries, as well as their milkshakes. So
Yes, the
it's
milkshakes. Yes.
basic staple food that anyone could like. Here's this is always interesting. See, here are some of their milkshakes: strawberry, vanilla, chocolate. And now it sends me back to, and they also say they have plant-based and vegan shakes as well. So they're covering all their bases.
Wow,
Even though
that's
it is a
interesting.
milkshake. Like, to me, a milkshake is a milkshake, and that's like fat-free half and half. But
Right.
it's always good to broaden appeal because everybody these days is plant-based and vegan. Like, I saw an ad for plant-based Reese's Pieces. And I was
Really?
like, well, when were they not plant-based? Like,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
not
The
bacon
peanut.
pieces here. Like, it's chocolate, but then people said it doesn't have milk in it. But then that someone pointed out, now you're not getting your calcium, which everybody needs for like strength.
Right.
They have something they say called the Impossible Burger. This delicious burger made from plants for people who love meat. Okay, so it looks like they also have plant-based dishes. So if you are vegan or vegetarian, you've got options. Which I tried being a vegetarian when I was, I don't know, maybe like in 7th grade, I tried to be a vegetarian. And I have to tell you, then there weren't options. Like, it was like, well, what am I going to really eat? And my cousins were vegetarian when I was growing up. And besides beans, they didn't really have anything to eat. So we spent a lot of time at Taco Bell because there they have bean burritos you can get. But there was like, besides beans and tofu, there weren't many options then. Whereas now it seems like you can get almost any meat plant-based. And so
Right.
therefore your selections are broader, and that's better for your mood. Like, I think if you eat the same thing all the time, that's what causes a chemical imbalance, where then you're basically a jerk to everybody. But I can show also what I ate if everyone is that interested. I got the burger and fries. It's part of their special that they have every day from
Uh huh.
11 to 3. So let me see if I can show it a little better. Here. It's basically a burger with fries, and um, it's part of their special, which they have every day from 11 to 3. You can get a burger and fries for only $9.99,
Right.
which is seriously much more generous than a lot of places I see. Their lunch specials are almost $20, like in Brooklyn, and I'm like, that to me isn't a special. That's just room for protest. Like, and also it's like even pizza places are. It comes out to a lot. Like, the only thing you can get that's less than that would be like 2 basic slices of pizza and a soda, which maybe would be as low as $6.50. But
Right.
most lunch specials, but that's not substance in my opinion. Like, getting 2 plain slices of cheese pizza to me is not is not a substantive meal. It's like you want more in a meal, and you should eat more at lunch, I think, because you can still digest it, whereas they say dinner should be a smaller meal. But the burger, if anyone is interested, it's also got cheese, tomatoes, lettuce, and pickles.
You know,
Which
Esther,
people want-
yeah, show that. Turn it over. You can't see it all. Wait, hold on.
All right, wait, no.
Yeah, go ahead. Do what you got to do. All right. Yeah, there you go. All right.
And you can see me blowing up more and more when I eat more of it. No, but I think it's pretty spicy, their burger. Their fries are so far so good. I mean, and I got a water because, I don't
Water's
want to get killed on pricing.
Yeah, water's good. See if you can move your plate a little. See if you can move your plate a little further towards you.
All right.
Okay.
I'm just getting. This is gonna probably go on The Price is Right.
Yeah.
As well tomorrow. Hopefully nobody's.
Yeah, that's perfect. This is what you have right there. Perfect.
And so
Yep.
as you can see, they give you a lot as well. Like, it's pretty thick. The burger, like, they give you a lot of meat, which I think is good value. And they also, it looks like they put, if you watch, they put like some pickles and some relish in there, which is nice. Like, I think that adds something to it. Like, it's hard to get a burger right because you have to cook it enough, and you don't want it to be too salty. You don't want it to be too sweet. Like, there's so much variety you can put into a burger. Like, I'm sorry, but a burger isn't a burger.
Right.
Like, there's just so much more to a burger.
I love hamburgers.
And where's your favorite hamburger place? I'm curious.
I'm really still into like a good diner, I think diners
you can't
have
go wrong at a diner with burgers.
Yes.
They say the burgers are like the gyros and the wraps at a diner are gonna be good.
Yeah, I love gyros too, and I think they do the best job,
Right. Like, I mean, in a diner, though, now it's not as always true, but diners used to be open 24 hours. Like, you could always go to a diner
Yes.
and you always get anything at the diner. Like, no matter what time it was, you could still get whatever you want at a diner.
You could get anything, gravy on your French fries, anything you want,
Right, like there's nothing, it seemed like there was nothing a diner couldn't do. Before you know it, they'll be putting Thai food out there or Chinese food. Diners can do anything, and the best thing about a diner is the free cookies that they have.
Yeah, that's right. When you're leaving.
Having the cookies at the end, but I wonder if anyone would just go to every diner, take some cookies, and not order anything.
There you go. And they got
really like that. And
they got great desserts too, at diners. They got the great pies, they got the cakes, they got everything.
I always thought it was cool when they put the like food on a wheel. Like somehow there was something novel about that when they would spin the wheel around and be like, "Hey everybody, here are all your options." It almost feels like the dating apps are like the dessert wheel now.
Yeah.
Where it's like, here's all, like, you put all the guys on a wheel instead and be like, here's all the guys you can have on a wheel. Pick
like
one
the
and eat him up.
Like the Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. And just the diners, I don't know. It's very, like, friendly kind of atmosphere where you feel like you can be there, It's not, a diner is not like a really nice restaurant where you have to feel like you're dressed nicely or, you can't have your kids there. Like, my main thing is that I'm often in my tennis clothes and, I'm often in my tennis clothes and I often stink because I've been on the court all day. So I need a place where I can feel okay being like that if I'm going to eat out.
Right.
Like, I need a place where I can eat something quickly because I'm famished. Like, you know, if I've been walking around all day and I've been on the court with the kids, I'm famished and I need a place where I can, like, go in and, like, not feel like a slop.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the restaurants, like, they have lots of fine dining. Well, like, a couple of fine dining places, I feel like, I don't know, an Indian restaurant or, like, a nice Chinese restaurant, I feel like I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like an Indian place is more formal and I would look like a slum. Like, I trying to make this joke work, but I feel like I almost need to go to a place where people bring their babies or their dogs.
Yep.
And that kind of a place will work for me. And of course, if I'm not doing tennis, I don't know, and I haven't been active all day, I feel like garbage, so I wouldn't want to eat out.
Well, that really looks good.
So their stuff is pretty good.
Yeah, they're not bad. They make good burgers.
It's a little bit spicy and salty, but it's good because it kind of shocks your palate and your tongue when you eat something like that.
That's the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to hit your
Like
palate.
the Five Guys burgers aren't as salty. Not that I go there that often.
Yeah. Well, Johnny Rockets is like a step up from a McDonald's or Burger King. You know, that's the way I look at it.
Yeah, definitely burgers, a sit-down place. Yeah. But I've never been to what's it called, Five Napkin Burger.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure I would need more than 5 napkins. If the average person needs 5 napkins, I need 20 napkins.
Yeah, I could understand that.
But
Well,
it seems like it would be hard to make a burger. Like for me, if I tried to make a burger, it would be hard for all the pieces of meat to stay together.
Yeah. I mean, there's different ways you could do it. I mean, you could add an egg to it, right? And the egg will make it. Yeah, if you add an egg to it, it'll make it more, you know, it'll be easier for the meat to be all joined together and everything. It'll hold it. It'll hold it together. Yeah.
But you add a raw egg to it when you're cooking the meat.
Yes, of course. Yep. You mix it all in and it will, you know, it'll all come together. It won't break up or anything like that. You know?
Wow.
Yeah, it's good. Well, you get a lot of people are loving that burger here. A lot of the viewers, especially in the Philippines, they're loving that burger.
Yeah, I mean, are burgers? I'm wondering if they're still listening. Are burgers a common food to eat there, or do they not eat burgers?
No, I think they do. I think they do. We'll find out. Someone will probably comment.
Yeah,
they eat a lot of fish. I know that. So they probably have fish cake.
To go to like a Filipino place just to try it out.
Yeah, there's got to be one in Manhattan somewhere or near you, I bet, you know.
Somewhere.
Yeah, that would be great. You should look up a Philippine place. Yes, that would be nice. I just made a Philippine dessert called Biko, and it's really good. Yeah, it's like a takeoff on rice pudding, but it's more like a baked, and it's like a caramel rice type of dessert. You know, it's really good. Very sweet. Very sweet.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's with coconut. You make it like with coconut milk and stuff and brown sugar.
How is coconut milk different from regular milk?
Well, it's a little thinner, and obviously it comes from the coconut, so it has that coconut flavor to it, you know. So
cool.
It's good. They sell it in the supermarket. You should look it up.
Awesome.
Yeah, they get the unsweetened coconut milk.
Right.
I have it with my cereal actually in the morning sometimes.
You have the coconut milk in your cereal.
Yeah, I put coconut milk in my cereal. Yeah, and it gives it that coconut taste. Like instead of having the plain cornflakes, when I add my coconut milk to it, it's like coconut cornflakes. It's pretty good. I like it.
Cool.
Good. Yeah, try it. I have it in my coffee too. I get the coconut flavor in my coffee. Or sometimes I just drink it like a glass of coconut milk. It's good.
Why not?
Yeah, it's really good. That's a plant-based milk, plant-based stuff. Yeah. So I like the coconut milk. It's good. There's a lot of different uses, especially with cereal. I love it with cereal. It's good. Yeah. Instead of the regular milk,
Right.
So. And you don't have to. It's lactate free. You don't have to worry about anything. And it's good. They have the almond milk too. I don't know if you ever had almond milk before, but you could get almond milk. You could get cashew milk. All different types of nut type of milk. Oatmeal milk. They make like a milk out of oatmeal. I don't know how they do that, but they do that. It's pretty strange. I don't know how they
Oat
do it.
milk is just weird. It tastes very lumpy.
Yeah.
Like some coffee shops are like, oh, we don't really have regular milk. We just got oat milk. And that's what the world's coming to.
Yeah, I know, right? The poor cow. The cow, well, not so much that, but the cow is like... Yeah.
But cow's milk isn't an option.
Yeah, right. Exactly. There's so many choices now. It gets confusing,
Yeah, because I don't know. I usually just drink like 2% milk. And that's what I'm used to. But now it seems like they don't have any dairy milk and it's all oat milk.
Yeah, I normally I go with a 2% lactate free milk. That's what I do.
Right.
But occasionally I buy the coconut milk for myself. So it's good. Yep. All right, Esther. Are you good? You want to?
I think so. I haven't thought of anything mind blowing to say.
Okay. So we're still waiting. We're still waiting for a fashion thing. So I'm sure.
Thing, like I said, I have to think of it. I think what I can do, you're right, is put it on a tripod, the phone.
Right.
And then you can more easily see me. I mean, then you can more easily see me wearing the outfit. And I could even do like dances or show the outfit at different angles.
Yeah.
Which is pretty helpful because it's helpful for people to see it at the different angles. And I think just having you move in them can also demonstrate like how comfortable the outfit is. Well, like, could you do a split in this outfit, or is the outfit going to rip when you take one step? Like, what kind of an outfit is it? Because some outfits are basically painted on, so you can't move that well in them. But in general, to make tight jeans less painful, you should wear a bodysuit under them. Like a bodysuit really helps less irritation to your skin. But yeah, I think showing off the outfit, and I could even do multiple outfits. Like I could do a couple of different outfits from the store, and then the viewers can vote on which one they like best.
Yeah.
Like, usually if I go into a store, I try on 2 or 3 outfits in that store. And then I'm like, bye, guys. I got to get out of here. I got to ask my friends if they like it or not.
Oh, yeah. Your opinion.
Outfits, so I'm not going to buy them, obviously.
Yeah.
But, like, generally I try on like 2 or 3, but sometimes one of them won't look good at all, so I won't take any pictures of it. Or it won't fit. And then I'll just cry and hate myself because, like, Aritzia is the place to go if you really want to hate yourself.
There you go.
You'll be like 2 sizes bigger than you usually are, no matter what you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, their sizes are not realistic. So the best thing is you go to the Garden State Mall. First, you go into Aritzia where you hate yourself. And then to make up for it, you go to White House Black Market. Yeah. Because that stuff runs like you'll be like 2 sizes smaller than you normally are. And so then you'll love yourself. Is everything okay? Yeah.
I hear you. All right, Esther. Thanks
Awesome.
again.
Thank you so much for having me on.
You're looking great, and I appreciate you coming on. All right.
No, it's been my pleasure.
All right. Take care.
Thank you.
Good job. All right. That was Esther at Johnny Rockets in Hoboken. I've been to Johnny Rockets. They make a good burger. They're a step up from a McDonald's. And their shakes are really good. They have fantastic shakes. I really like them a lot. All right, folks. So we're going to bring on Bonnie in about a minute. And she's going to be doing Ken Comics Cook with Andrea Bryant. We're going to have a great cookie fest now. All right, here we go. Okay. Hey, Bonnie.
Felix.
How
just
are
a minute
you?
ago, I pressed a button and I disconnected myself, and then I got myself back on.
There you go. You're getting a lot better. I'll tell you that much.
I
So,
know. I was just talking to Andrea about that. That when I started, you were so patient with me, and
Yeah.
I was panicking, and I touched something, I lost you, and then I did not panic.
That's
and
right.
I found my way back on.
That's
And
good.
Andrea right now is trying to share the show
Uh-huh.
on her page.
Okay.
So
Well,
she is here.
Okay,
and
good.
And she's going to be showing you how to make lemon bars.
Ooh, I love lemon bars. They
I
go
don't
good with
think
coffee. Yeah, they go great with coffee, lemon bars.
Oh, they
Good.
do.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had one.
No, you got to be kidding me. You never had a lemon bar?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Wow.
if they're as good as her cookies, then I'll be so happy. So here is Andrea.
Okay. Hi, Andrea. How are you?
Good. How you doing, Felix?
Good, good. Good to see you back on the show again.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Yes.
I love Andrea.
And thank you for your service, Andrea, especially now in these times. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. All right. So go ahead, ladies. Let's see
All
some
right,
lemon bars.
so Andrea is going to show you. She did some prep. Prep means she got some things ready ahead of time, so you're not waiting around
Right.
for this. But this she put in the oven ahead of time. So tell them what that is.
This is just this is 2 cups of flour, half a cup of sugar, and a cup of butter. And we just want to put it in the oven at 350. Let it get just a little bit brown. We're gonna let that cool a little bit because we got to make the topping.
And you see how
filling.
she's using oven mitts.
Yeah, I don't dare.
Safety first. Safety first.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. So she has some ingredients over here.
Yeah, so we're gonna juice 2 lemons. I already got 1, and we're gonna need a cup and a half of sugar. So we'll get that measured out. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we're all set on the sugar, and then we just to give it more stability, if you will, just a 1/4 cup of flour. All right, and then we're gonna get the rest of these lemons. All right, and yeah, this is always the problem. You always want to juice your lemons in another receptacle because you got the seeds. You got to fish them out. Always a pain.
Yes, it is. Uh-oh, what happened? We lost Bonnie again. Wow. Let's see if Bonnie could get back on. Bonnie, come on. Well, I'm not worried because Bonnie knows how to handle herself. She'll be coming back on probably within a minute. Then we'll get back to the lemon bars. I love lemon squares. Again, they go good with coffee. Something about lemon and coffee. I don't know what it is. Maybe because I grew up, Sicilian, Italian. The espresso, they always put the lemon peel in it. And it always gave it a better flavor. Of course, the Anisette and the Sambuca did too as well. But the lemon was really good. So we're going to wait for Bonnie to come back on and to finish the lemon squares. I don't know what happened to her. We still got Esther eating in Hoboken, finishing up her burger, it looks like. And so we're going to wait for Bonnie and see what happened to her. There she is. Okay, Bonnie, you back?
On, I'm so sorry, Felix.
It's okay. You know what? It
Yeah.
happened, Bonnie. What happened?
I don't know. I was talking about how much better I'm getting at technology, and then now I'm fucking. And maybe I'm touching something with this. I don't know.
It
But
could
anyway,
be-
let's get back to this.
yes, let's go back.
You're still there, right? Okay.
Yeah, keep going.
So she's fishing out the seeds. I was looking for a sifter, but she's doing it by hand now. She's
Okay.
getting all the seeds out. I thought I had a sifter in here.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If you got one, that'd be great. But I
Well,
think
she's doing the right thing. A fork always works when you
Yeah, fork is
use
probably
lemon.
better.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I
there's
was
some
taught.
smaller little pieces, but we'll just pour very carefully.
Yes.
That's the key behind it. The lemon bars is the lemon.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, for our flour and sugar mixture, we definitely want to get that stirred up nice and neat before we pour in our wet ingredients.
But
Uh-huh.
Andrea is so organized. She comes, look, she came and she brought her own flour in the container. She brought her own sugar. She brought her own eggs. I mean, she's just very, very organized,
I tried.
which is a blessing, you know.
It's great the way she has those eggs, like,
Yeah, so they don't crack into each other.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So now she's pouring in. Can you see it?
Yeah, perfect. While you guys are doing that, a lot of people are saying hello to you. Ann Rothney,
Hi, Ann.
hello to both of you. From the Philippines, we have Rosalita, we have Flor de Lis, we have Rubina. They're all saying hello. We have Romar.
Hi,
Everyone's
Romar.
saying hello to you.
Hi, everybody from the
Yes.
Philippines.
Yes. Say salamat. That means thank you.
Salamos.
Salama.
Salamat. There you go.
Awesome.
Thank you. Now she's cracking the eggs and putting them in
Mhm.
a cup.
This is the cup that had our flour in it, so it's all good, all clean.
You know what being the alcoholic that I am, I would think about using lemon jello or something like that in the cookies.
Ooh,
Ooh, that sounds awesome.
I'll have to
Yeah.
learn to do that for later.
All right, now
That
she's
would go
mixing it.
good.
She's mixing it all together.
Even if you don't put it in the cookies, you could have lemon jello shots with the lemon bars. That would be great.
That brings out the lemon.
That's right.
Everything's better with liquor.
Soon you'll see a lemon walking towards you after a while. So
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of lemon, I again from my parents' house. I got a different pitcher. It reminds me of the
Nice.
Kool-Aid pitcher, right?
yeah, the
Kool-Aid
Kool-Aid.
ad.
Yeah.
So and it holds a lot more water. So this,
Yeah.
so this is the lemon water. Again, more lemons.
Uh-huh.
I thought you'd like to see that. But yeah, so she is now mixing the ingredients
Mm-hmm.
really thoroughly. And then I think you're gonna pour it on top of that thing.
Yeah. So definitely want to make sure I get all these lumps out and get everything all nice and stirred up. And I think we are just about there. So yeah, let's
All right, so
mosey
now
on back over.
she's going to show you how she's pouring it on top of what she did before.
Right. Well, you want to get that layer, the lemon layer on there. That's great.
Right. So this is the lemon layer.
That's right. It looks lemony from here.
Yes.
So how did you learn how to make this?
Instructions from the internet.
I thought you were gonna have like a story of your mom, helped you
No.
make them.
I
Bonnie, you could go on YouTube and watch how they make them. Probably.
Oh, YouTube, you could learn everything. I'd have
Yeah.
no patience for that. But yes. So now it has to cook for how long?
about 10 to 20 minutes. We'll check on it because we want it to be nice and gooey, not at all runny. And you can tell just by moving the pan just how viscous things are. If it's looking pretty solid, you're ready. If it's burned, you waited too long. If it's moving like a lake, you gotta wait longer. So yeah, we just kind of waited out. This is a different oven than the one that I'm used to, so hopefully I can mentally time it all right. But yeah,
If you want, I have a timer.
no, let's go.
Yeah,
for
she
that.
doesn't
That's right.
she doesn't like to use the timer. She likes to
No,
do
I
it on
don't
her own.
either. I go by smell. Once I start to smell something baking, then it's just about done.
Yeah.
I have no sense of smell and I can't hear.
But I
Uh-oh.
do have a pretty sixth sense about these things. So, I mean, I bake cookies all the time, lemon bars every once in a while. But yeah, I kind of almost have like a sixth sense about these things where it's like, okay, it's ready. Let's go
Yep.
crack it out. So,
That's right.
no sense in setting a timer. It's just a waste.
And then
totally
I was just
agree.
I
I
was just
totally
talking
agree.
I was just talking to Andrea. Andrea is an inspiration to me because I've been, the furthest I got when I moved is I moved from here to Bayside, and because I worked in Queens, and I had a co-op in Bayside. Then I grew up in Syosset, moved to Bayside, and then I moved back to Long Island, and I lived in Carl Place, and then I've been in this house for over 20 years. So Andrea is like a traveler. Like Andrea, while we're waiting for the cookies, you want to tell them it's amazing all the different and she did this on her own. So tell them about like how you went, where you started off, and all the different moves you've made,
Oh man, yeah.
including the military.
Yeah. Oh man, that's a lot. So yeah, I went to. I was born and raised in the East Bay, California, and not long after high school, about a year after high school, I decided, I'm not really about the Bay Area. I want to live in ski country, so I moved to Donner Summit.
And you moved by yourself.
I moved by myself.
That's
and,
so brave. And you didn't
yeah.
know anybody?
I knew a couple people.
Okay.
I kind of had some volunteer time up there and knew where I was going to work and everything. And then lived there for about 6 months. Then I lived on the North Shores of Lake Tahoe. Very beautiful.
Nice. Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, California side. Very nice.
Yeah. It's very beautiful. Then, but things, seasonal work kind of makes you crazy.
Right.
There's no exception. So I thought, well, my parents, they've cashed out. They moved to Idaho. I'm going to move in with them. I'm going to go back to school. It's time. And did that for about a year and went, this isn't really for me either. Maybe I should join the military. And then joined the military. And then I was all over the place. Illinois.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, Texas, Washington, and then Bahrain. And then when I got done with my 4 years, I moved to Salt Lake City, Utah. I got a sister there, lived with her for a little bit. We are polar opposites.
Oh.
So, my sister's a great person. She helped me out so much when I was ready to go back to school and become a civilian again. She really gave me a nice soft landing. But for long term, it wasn't good for either of us. So I found my own place closer to campus. We still got together on the weekends, which is about perfect. That's about as much as we can find.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, vacant enough distance for our hearts to grow fonder and still get along. And I wrapped up school. I worked out there for a couple of years, and I just thought, man, I'm so bored out here, and I don't know. And I knew a couple of people out here in New York. I thought, well, I guess I could move to New York. Why not? And I did. I've been out here for 5 years and still loving it. So I don't know.
Good.
Never thought I'd do it, but I did it, and I liked
So,
it.
I met Andrea.
Yeah.
I met Andrea because both of us we love Joe DeVito and Joe
Right.
DeVito's Facebook page. So I would always be on there making comments or liking something. Andrea was always on there making comments. And I don't even remember how I think I reached out to you.
Yeah.
I think I reached out to Andrea, and then we became Facebook friends. And then she, when we first met, she wasn't living in New York. She was living in Salt Lake City, Utah, I think.
No, I think I met you once I moved out here because
Yeah.
I would not have been here long enough. I don't think to
Yeah.
to have hooked up. But yeah, like probably summer of 2018 and on. Yeah.
So then we realized that not only do we like Joe, but we like a lot of the same things.
Oh, for sure.
We have a lot of the same
Yeah.
interests. Gutfeld, a lot of things.
Yeah.
So we started hanging out, and then Andrea is the one that gets me to the city and back to see Gutfeld and Hannity. And we were just talking about how everybody's leaving New York now. Hannity is leaving. I forgot where he said he's going. Florida.
Yeah.
He's going
Florida,
to Florida.
right.
Anthony Kumi, I'll let you talk about Anthony.
Yeah. Anthony's got a place in South Carolina. He's moving probably before the end of the year. But I mean, that's been like 3 years in progress. So it's kind of like, damn, the day's finally here.
Right.
And Andrea, I met Andrea introduced me to Anthony twice now, and she makes those cookies for him. That's why we talked about the cookies and the first time she was on. Has he ever tasted your lemon bars?
Oh yeah, he's had the lemon bars, or at least had the opportunity. I haven't actually seen him chow down on one, but yeah, I know he's at least had the opportunity for him.
Yes, I guess he has a sweet tooth.
Not really. He'll eat the cookies though every once in a while. So
Yeah, but that's how we met, and and we hang out. We're also both got into comedy, and I wanted to know if you want to plug anything that's not that that's not Governors related, but maybe how they can find you.
Yeah,
Uh-oh, we lost Bonnie again. We got to see how those lemon bars turn out. I think Bonnie's pressing the wrong button. Something. We're going to have to tell her to get her hands off the phone. But we're going to come back with Andrea Bryant, who's really a great person. She's like I said, she's a naval veteran. She's been all over the world. She really has been everywhere, folks. And she is a wonderful person. She can bake cookies like nobody else can. And we're just going to wait for them to come back so that we get to see the final product. We'll have her replug what she was saying. And then also we'll have Bonnie. Tonight, Bonnie's show is at 8 o'clock, I believe. We're going to ask her if she's going to be doing her live. So Bonnie Scalisi live tonight at 8 o'clock. Don't miss it. She usually interviews comics or some interesting people. It's a good show. Last week, she actually was on her own. She was a little, not controversial, but she was talking about what's going on in the world now. We're going to bring it back on. Here we go.
We're back. I'm sorry.
Don't touch anything.
Anytime I get an email or something on my phone, it disconnects.
Interrupts. Right.
So Andrea's she was just checking the lemon bars.
Yeah, you can kind of see there's still
Right.
Top there is still a little runny, so we
Yeah.
got some time left.
All right, Andrea, why don't you replug yourself again? Because nobody, we didn't get that far.
Yeah, I'm sorry. She's like, she looked at the camera and she's like, something's not right.
So you can find me on Facebook, Andrea Bryant.
And spell your last name. Bryan.
Just like Kobe or the Fat Chick Clothing Store, BRYANT. I'm also on Twitter, Andrea from SLC, as in Salt Lake City. And those are the two big categories where you can find me.
Now, Bonnie, are you on tonight for your live?
Yes, I'm on tonight. I have Justin McDonald on tonight, and Justin and I go way back. When I first became a comic, he had me on his podcast.
Right.
First podcast I ever did, and it had no video. It was just audio.
Right.
And we talked for like 2 hours, and I was like,
really,
Justin, this is like kind of long. Like, is anybody anybody going to listen to this for 2 hours? And he's like, it's fine. You know, if they don't want to
Yeah.
listen, they can turn it off. But I was just, you know, I did it with him. And then I just loved, you know, I love the podcast being better than the stand-up, because the stand-up, you have to work really hard at that. It doesn't come naturally. And
Right.
it's a lot of work. And I get really, really nervous before I go up. Like, I feel like I'm having a heart attack. I'm talking about doing the stand-up. But podcasting, I'm very comfortable. I don't get nervous.
You're
You
more
know,
yourself. You know,
on
if you,
myself, I don't have to like
right.
use my memory for anything. I have a terrible memory. You know, yesterday I went to a mic and I just was working on one joke that's new that I've done hundreds of times to practice, and I still messed it up.
Yeah.
You know, but that's what open mics are all about, is practicing.
Right. Exactly.
Practicing
That's why they do it. Yeah.
But you know, and I don't get nervous at mics. I get nervous at shows.
Sure.
So, you know, but the podcasts, I don't get nervous. So
Right.
I like it better, because it is cool to have an adrenaline rush from time to time. And they always say things get easier, but I've been doing the stand-up for almost 5.5 years, and I still get very nervous before I go up.
Sure.
And Andrea, how do you feel about stand-up when you get nervous before you go up?
Oh, sure. I mean, I'm nervous,
You have this
but, like,
calm exterior.
yeah, but like, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. It's not like, oh my god, like I'm stuck in traffic. Like, the pressure's on or anything. It's just, you know, you forge ahead with what you got, and if that doesn't work, you can try a little crowd work, a little redirection.
You know, I would imagine like your first 3 minutes, as they say, or your first 2 minutes, you get to feel the crowd, and then they'll become more comfortable if the crowd is like receptive. You know.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Once you hear the laughs, then you know you're in. You know.
I did a show in the Giggles Room. I think not last Sunday, but the Sunday before. The crowd was amazing, and the energy that they had, and they just were laughing at everything. And that was like one of the first times, like they right out of the gate. I usually go first or second. This time they put me in the middle, and I always liked going first or second because I got it over with. But it's actually better if you go more towards the middle of the show, because then people have gotten their food, they've got some drinks in them, they're more receptive to listening because they're not looking for the waitress. You know, their needs are being satisfied. So it was a sweet spot in the show, and I did great. I mean, they loved me.
That's great.
And it gave me a lot of confidence, because I had done a show before that and I did okay. I was at the brokerage. I did okay, but this renewed my faith in, it's like I can do this,
Right.
So anyway, but we had a great time at the Beatles special. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was good.
That was, I'm going to share that to a bunch of places. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. But I loved Helene's stories, and
yeah, you can't beat that.
Yeah. So I like, Andrew, what else do you like to cook?
Well, yeah, I mean, baked goods. I make a mean snickerdoodle, an oatmeal cookie, candy cane cookies. Season for those are coming up, so that'll be exciting.
We'll have to have you back for those.
Yes. I'd love to be back for those. Other than that, my cooking's pretty one-dimensional. I do some meal prep. It's nothing all that exciting. I wanted to make my own keto pizza crusts.
Okay.
It's a nightmare. I hated it. I'm ordering them pre-made from now on. Like, that was, just
okay.
Cauliflower into a food processor.
Oh my God.
It's a nightmare.
So are you on like a keto diet?
No.
You just wanted to try it.
Yeah, I do want to transition over to that, but yeah, it's a lot of work right now. So once I find it to be easier, whatever's in my fridge, I'll eat that,
Right. Well, let me ask you a question. Now, you're in the Navy. what was your favorite meal that they did? Like, let's say you were on a ship for a while. I think you were on an aircraft carrier, correct?
No, I was only ever on small boats.
Small boats. Okay, like would a destroyer be like a smaller boat or a?
Oh, yeah. I guess I should be specific. Yeah. So that would be a smaller ship. But I mean like 27 footer, like little patrol
Right.
boat.
Like a PT boat, right?
Yeah,
PT
yeah,
boat,
kind of like
right.
that. So
Okay.
no, we mainly ate landside, but we had galleys.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What was it like? Chicken cordon bleu. That was
Really? Okay.
yeah. I mean, it's mass produced, so it's not the best, but it was like
Right.
yeah.
That's what you look forward to. Okay. All right.
Um,
What about like what places you've been? What are like some of your favorite meals? Let's say in Bahrain or
yeah.
other places.
Bahrain had probably one of the best steaks I've ever had.
Really?
And it damn well better have been good because I think it was about 30 Bahraini dinars, which is like probably 90 US dollars. And this is like
Wow.
10 years ago
Whoa, 10 years
For-
ago, $90.
for a little filet mignon. But it was like you didn't need a knife; you just cut right through it with a fork, and delicious.
Really?
Yeah, it was really good. Shawarma was really good over there.
I heard of shawarma. Yeah, I heard of that. Yeah.
But the funny thing about Bahrain is they have a ton of third country nationals. So it's like if you want real Thai food, real Indian food, like it's all right there and it's all delivered. It's a great way to go get fat. Yeah. But that was fun. The food over
Yeah,
there.
I had a relative, and she married a gentleman that was in the Navy, and they were stationed in Bahrain. I guess that's where they lived, and they loved it.
Yeah.
You know, it was great.
It is funny. They have made it the grocery stores a little bit more friendlier to Westerners
Right.
who want their bacon and whatnot. And I'm just gonna do a quick check here.
Okay.
We're getting there.
Good.
Good. It's so funny, because Bahrain's a Muslim country, so they don't generally sell pork or anything like that. But in the more westernized areas of the island, they'll sell pork, but it's like behind like a curtain, like it's a
Like a
the porn
porno.
section of the video store.
The old
It's
porno
hilarious.
section.
Yeah.
The adult
It's great
bacon
to see.
section,
Yes.
the adult pork section. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Well, I
it's
guess
the whole
that
thing.
signifies like forbidden, like, or,
Yeah.
be discreet.
Yeah, Muslims like aren't even supposed to touch it, so yeah, they want to keep you away from it and everything else, unless you're really sure about it. And I was really sure about it.
You know, the problem is you could smell bacon. You know what I mean? I mean, when you cook it and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bacon's my favorite.
But yeah, it's
Bonnie,
funny,
you shouldn't be saying that.
I know.
yeah, but Bahrain is really funny. Like I would never want to go there to visit, but be stationed there, it wasn't that bad. And I ran into a lady at the gym the other day, and she goes, "Oh, you lived in Bahrain? I'm going there for vacation." And I'm just like, "Why?" Like I know you can do it, but just because you can doesn't mean you should.
So wait, is Bahrain an island or is it part of an Arab country?
It's an island and its own Arab country. It is connected to Saudi Arabia via a causeway.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, a lot of Saudis go there on their weekends to party and drive the wrong way down a one-way, things like that.
Right.
Right in the middle, kids having fun. And but yeah, Bahrain's its own country. It's just very strange because you have a Sunni minority. They're like the ruling family and everything. You've got a Shia majority that kind of live, not too nice to digs. And then you just have a ton of foreigners living there. Like you say,
Right.
Indian, Thai, Filipino, tons of Americans and Brits too. So it's just kind of a weird,
A melting
place.
pot.
Yeah. It's like, no wonder tensions are high.
That's interesting. Yeah. Wow. Bonnie, I just wanted to mention, Justin was on one of the original Let's Eat LI shows too.
Oh, was he?
So I met him. Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Oh, great. So then if you tune in tonight, we'll talk about that. That's cool.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. You had a lot of people on,
I
before.
did.
You really did.
Before I got sick, we had a really good following and everything, and I hope we can build it up to that.
Yeah. I think at that point I ran the Coasters mic, and I would make an announcement
Right.
All the comics that if you're available, because I believe you were doing it during the day again.
Right.
During the day, if you were available, Felix is looking for comics to be on his show, and we could ask Justin if that's how he found out about it. I think it probably is, but I might not be right about that.
Yeah,
But
if I remember.
I sent a lot of comics to you through
Yes, you
posters.
did. Yes, you
Yeah.
did.
And to Knock 'em Dead. Like they had no guests at the beginning. I'm the one that gave them all their guests. from my mic, I'm like, if you want to be on Govs Radio, Knock 'em Dead. You just have to contact them. They'll have you on. Felix will have you on.
Right.
And, so it was like, I always shared. I always wanted them to do well and
Yes, you did.
get themselves out there.
Yes, absolutely.
Which, I figured hopefully that someday if I needed something that they would return the favor. But even if they didn't, I just did it to be nice.
Right. Well, I believe Justin had to take the day off to be on the show.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah. He works in a school. I believe he's the head custodian.
Right.
At a school. So,
right.
Yeah.
Now, he's not related to Michelle McDonald, is he?
No, I actually saw Michelle last night.
Right.
They always make that mistake that they think they're related. They are absolutely not related. But they both I think met at my mic, and they had they always have a little laugh that they have the same last name.
Right.
But there's no relation. McDonald is a really popular common name. Like it's like almost like Smith. There's a million of them. Oh, so Andrea just took out the
lemon bars.
Wow. So now you wait for it to cool
that.
and then you cut it into pieces.
Yeah.
Bars.
Yes, cut it into squares.
Okay, let it cool.
Look how beautiful that looks.
Looks great. Yeah.
Looks amazing.
Yeah. I could almost smell it. That's how good it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm my mouth is watering, getting ready to taste. I have not eaten at all since late last night. I had something to eat. But
okay.
Andrea, fantastic.
We lost Bonnie again. Obviously, it must be something that she's touching on her phone. We're going to bring her back on. So don't worry, folks. All right. In the meantime, I want to thank Ate Lucy for watching. Also, everybody is still watching. We got Fleur de Lis. We got Rosalita. We got Rubina, probably. We got Romar. And Anne, of course, Anne Rothney, who likes those bars. She says they look delicious. I'm sure they are. Sometimes I regret not being in the studio to see what they are. But if we were in the studio, you wouldn't see her cook the bars. So that's more important, I think. And we're going to bring Bonnie back on again.
I'm setting a new record of how many times I can fuck this up.
I think
Andrew said my pinky is touching something.
I think you are touching something. Yes.
Why? How come I never did that before? I don't know.
So yeah,
Right,
when you hold it with your right hand, it hits the.
You're touching something like on something. Some button somewhere is going. You're touching it.
Well, you know what? It gave us a chance for this to cool.
Yeah.
We just need.
You weren't even gone. You weren't even gone a minute, so don't worry about it. I mean, you weren't even.
So
a minute.
I'm going to get Andrea a knife,
like a butter knife. Yeah.
a butter knife. These are clean dishes in here.
Perfect.
Okay. Here we go. Clean dishes. How's this?
That is perfect.
Okay. I'm trying very hard not to disconnect everyone again.
Bonnie, by the way, in the Philippines, they're kind of excited because I mentioned that you might be on the show, the dance contest show.
Oh yes, I'm not a dancer, but I'll try anything for you, Felix.
Well, no, you're not going to dance. Don't worry about it.
I'm not going to dance. I thought.
No. We're going to watch the videos that they entered and judge them.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot easier. I thought I had to learn to dance.
No, I sent you a video. You should see. But
I didn't look at the video yet. That's why.
Right. But Fleur de Lis is one of the contestants.
No, that's all right.
Yeah.
Say that again, Felix.
Fleur de Lis is one of the contestants, and she's watching.
Ooh.
And she
Okay.
says, Ma'am Bonnie, hoping one of your choice to win the Boom Boom Tarat Tarat. In other words, she's hoping that you'll vote for her. That's what
Oh,
she said.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
I think I would be disqualified as a judge if I told you I would.
Yeah, right.
Partial,
Exactly.
right?
But she's hoping, she's sending a lot of prayer hands here. So
Oh, okay. You just what is her name?
Fleur de Lis.
Fleur de Lis. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You'll see her. You'll
yeah, I can't wait to see you dance, Fleur de Lis.
there you go.
Wait.
See Fleur de Lis, there you go.
All right, so Andrea's putting it on the plate.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very not cooled.
It's not cooled. It would
That's
be tighter.
That's going to be pretty hot. You're going to have to
Oh yeah, we're gonna be eating lava.
cool on that. Yeah.
So I have it set up over here. You want to take half of this?
Yeah, yeah. Well, split it up over there.
Okay.
Oh, I guess we do need forks. I'll grab them.
It's just another lemon day today. Look at that. Everything's lemon.
Lemon.
You guys should have wore yellow. Why didn't you guys wear yellow? That would have been good.
Yeah,
I
we
know.
should have worn yellow. So Andrea's gonna take half.
Okay.
Now I'm like paranoid that I'm disconnecting the thing. Oh, she's taking her own
Yeah.
thing. All right, so we're each gonna taste it. You want me to
Okay.
go first? Or?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right, I'll go first. All right, hold on a second. All right, here we go. This looks really cool. I'm getting a little bit of each.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm. That is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
This girl can cook. It is delicious. Oh my God. Did you taste?
No,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
yet. Let's,
Mm.
let's see.
It is so good. I taste the lemon. I taste the crust on the bottom. It's the
Yeah.
perfect blend.
Yeah, all simple ingredients, really easy, and boom, you have an amazing dessert.
You know, I just have a question because I don't know if I saw it or not. Did you use any like confectioner sugar or anything like that in there? Or no, right?
just regular run-of-the-mill sugar for the crust and the filling. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You could put a little bit of powdered sugar on the top if you want, but you really don't need it.
No, I don't think so. I think that would spoil it. Actually, I would want. No, really, I want the whole flavor of the lemon. I don't want anything sweet on top of that. You know.
Yeah.
Let's
Well-
see what we got.
Well, it's amazing. I want to thank Andrea.
Oh, thank
She
you,
took the
Bonnie.
day off of work to be here.
Wow,
and
thank you.
and cook this. So, and she bought all the ingredients and prepared. All I did was I didn't even give her the pan. She brought her own pan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Speaking of work, I do have one more plug if you
Sure.
guys allow me.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, so the company that I work for is ACP. They're a mentoring program for veterans and active duty spouses. And we're having a big fundraising push because we want to get more mentors to help out even more people getting out of the military, thinking about their next civilian career steps. So acp-usa.org. Upper right-hand corner is our donate tab, and earmark it for whatever you'd like. You want to represent active duty spouses, or the Army Navy games coming up. You want to pick a side, do that as well. But yeah, the more the merrier, and the more veterans and active duty spouses we can help.
Unfortunately, Andrea, I am an Army person, so I have to say Army.
Well, it's the Army Navy game. I do not pull for my future bosses, so we're on the same side.
Well, thank you, Andrea, and thank you, Felix.
Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Andrea.
And once again, there's all the different things I maybe Andrea can help me clear this, but I see all of the places where I saved it. Maybe that's why I'm having trouble, because look what's on my screen.
Oh no, well, because your pinky is like hovering right over the back button.
Oh my God. Okay. You can see me, but I can't see you anymore.
That's okay. We can see you. That's all that matters.
Okay. Well,
People
thank you,
say-
Felix.
You all, people saying thank you to all of you. Ann Rothney says she's going to try the lemon bars.
Oh yeah.
And of course, our friends from the Philippines are saying thank you and everything to you. So,
Well,
and-
thank you to them for tuning in. And if they're not doing anything, I'm going to be live at 8 o'clock on my Facebook page, Bonnie Scalisi.
Yes, that will be 8 o'clock in the morning for them, actually.
Oh, wow.
They may be
Wow.
able to watch it. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much, Felix.
All right. Thank you, Bonnie.
All right. Goodbye. Good night, everybody. Good night.
There
Bye.
you go. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. All right. So that was Bonnie and Andrea, and we had Esther. Esther did a great job. Bonnie did it, and Andrea did a great job. So that's it. I hope try to tune in for that Beatles special that we did. I'm going to see if I could play it during the week on the Facebook pages. You could go to YouTube under Chef Felix and Company and see all our specials if you want. That would be great as well. I'm going to be checking my Facebook to make sure that all the public can see our shows. That could be one problem that I might have. But I want to thank everybody, especially all my friends from the Philippines. Thank you for watching. I know it's late there. I guess you guys are the team Wak Wak today. And Ann Rothney, you are absolutely one of our number one fans too. Okay. And for Ate, once again, take care. And that's it. So we shall be signing off now. Next time, I believe we're going to be doing a Halloween show. If not, what we'll do probably is repeat the Beatles special. But for now, it looks like we are going to be doing a Halloween show, hopefully. I think we're going to have Americo in the kitchen. And also stay tuned later on in November. We're going to have Angina down in Florida, she's going to be doing a lot of exciting things down there. Can't wait. Yep. So there you go, folks. That's our show. Take care. And thanks for watching.